Welcome to RaiGurukul.com. In this video, we'll discuss about BDD, that is Behavior Driven Development. When we talk about BDD framework, it's very important to understand how we can use it, which all processes or terminologies we are following in behavior driven development, and which all phases we can use so that our products or the process will be well appreciated as well as we will get most out of it. So we'll discuss here what is BDD, features of BDD, process of BDD, their benefits, and which all BDD approach we have. So if you're visiting this channel first time and you want to learn software testing from scratch, please watch my complete software testing playlist. And if you have not yet subscribed this channel, consider subscribing and pressing bell icon for further updates. Now, first of all, what is BDD? There is behavior driven development is a software development process that originally emerged from test driven development, that is TDD. According to Dan North, who is responsible for the evolution of BDD, BDD is using example at multiple levels to create a shared understanding and face uncertainty to deliver software that matters. BDD uses example to illustrate the behavior of the system that are written in readable and understandable language for everyone involved in the development. These examples include converted into executable significance used as the acceptance test. BDD is a very important part as a part of development. When any team starts with a BDD, it always has to select some tools knowledge. Now, what all features of BDD we have? BDD provides shared processes and shared tool promoting communication to the software developer, business analyst, and stakeholders to collect and these software with the aim of delivering product with business rules. So let's consider we have a set of team members and these team members are ready to start implementing that processes. Before moving that implementations, business analyst, product owner, and other stakeholders will sit together and finalize the content of or the feature of the product based on the business requirement document, that is BRD. And post this discussion, they will finalize when and in which sprint they will deliver these things. Here we are accepting the complete products to be built in certain durations, and within that duration they will do development as well as QA, UAT, and the pre-production testing. And once this testing will be done, they will move into the productions within that certain duration of time. So BDD also gives us the flexibility to do this thing in small stages so that we can achieve our goal quickly. What a system should do and not on how it should be implemented, that is also part of BDD. So within that discussion, they will finalize it, which all components they will use it, which all framework, tools, technologies, and how much duration this will take. This will be covered. Then providing better readability and visibility is again an important part of BDD, verifying not only the working of the software, but also that meets the customer expectations. And once the software is ready to deploy in the production, they will monitor for some durations. Development team will monitor within that duration, and if they will find any critical issues, they will fix it immediately. Now, which all process of BDD we have? When we talk about the process of BDD, how and when we are following this approaches, we'll discuss here. So first is discuss a feature. So discussion of features will be done once we receive the outline, either outline from the end user or BRD documents, what they are looking forward to build it. Once we will receive this requirement as a part of BRD documents, or if we are receiving this requirement as the outline which all functionality they want inside their products. Business analyst team or product owner will start drafting this content as a part of BRD. They'll finalize and think or analyze related to that product. And if that product is not available, this type of product is not available inside the market, they will analyze more onto it, on their pros and cons, and which is the best content we can include it so that the end users will be happy with that product, and even the owner of that product will be happy. Then they'll start writing scenarios, then writing the code, passing the scenarios and refactor. And finally, if the code will fail, then it will go into the green test and refactor. So this is the complete process of BDD which any organizations are following. Now, again, the BDD process moves to three phases: discovery, formulations, and automations, where the acceptance criteria are transformed into acceptance tests that are later automated. The reason behind of automation is whenever we'll get a quick build, the development team release the quick build, then QA team will test it on their high priority instance as well. And this will take less time even for the multiple type of regressions or testing. The process begins in the discovery phase where the product owner or product manager creates acceptance criteria as a part of writing a story or feature into any project management tool. These project management tools can be Jira or Rally. If you don't know about Jira and you want to learn about Jira and Rally, I've already created a playlist of Jira and Rally. So you can refer it from my Jira and Rally playlist. The discovery process is collaborative and team members also discover and contribute additional criteria. There are three alternative levels to this detailing process. One is BDD, that is behavior driven design. Then acceptance test design development, that is ATD, and specification by example, that is SBE. Although the slight difference exists in three approaches, they all are emphasize understanding requirements before implementations. And whatever stories are drafted, that will become a behavior, and further this will become an applications in small instances. If the requirement matches to this client requirement, this will move as a part of exercise expectations against applications. Now, what is the actual benefits of BDD? First is collaborations. So collaboration makes our life easy. That is thanks to the shared language, product owners, developers, and testers all have in-depth visibility of the project progressions. Every team member will take the responsibility, build the product as a part of developer, and this will be tested by the tester. And once the testing will be done, the DevOps team will deploy into the productions. Without collaboration, it is not at all possible. So once the collaboration found and all the team members or every team members will take the responsibility, this can be done within that timeline. Then high visibility. Being a non-technical process by nature, behavior-driven development can reach a much wider audience, which will create a high visibility, and every team member can see the progress of this type of development or testing. If any organization is using a project management tool like Jira or Rally, they can see it on single click. They can generate user story level report, epic level report, or any type of reports. They can generate it and see the progress. Even they can analyze it. So analyzing is making their product's life quicker, as if they have performed or they have did something wrong in previous sprint, they will improve it. After analyzing, then rapid iterations, BDD allows us to respond quickly to any and all feedback from our users so we can make improvement to meet their needs, which will create rapid iterations. These contents will be delivered in small pieces, and once the small thing will be built, that will go for the testing, and testing team will test it. Task source, similar to adopting TDD, adopting BDD gives our team confidence in the form of task source. Focus on user needs. So generally at the time of testing, the UAT team will focus on what the end user is looking for, which type of products or features they wanted us for the end user. So domain specific language using natural language construct will help them to analyze these type of things quickly. Now, what is the BDD approach? So test scenario should be written in plain language with a detailed description of the test, how to test the application and the application behavior, which can be understandable by all. When we talk about BDD approach, it's divided into three parts. One is given, which is the preconditions, then when, and then. So let's understand in detail. Let's see, we have a login page. For login, doing the login, there will be preconditions. The user should be registered, or the user should have username and password. Without that, he or she cannot be able to log in that page. So this will becomes a mandatory criteria for the user to do the login on login page. This will gives us a preconditions actions. So when some action will be performed, it means the user will enter username and password and click on submit. Then this process or this is called as actions. Third one is particular outcome or consequence after these steps. It will navigate it to the main page. It means the user will be able to successfully log in. Generally, this there are various processes are running in background. That is authentications and verification and validations. So if authentication is not received, the user won't be able to log in. It might be happen the username and password is not right, or maybe the internet issue or some other issue will be there. So if the username and password is correct, the user will be able to log in and he or she will be jump into the main page. So this is one example of elaborating given when and then conditions. Within that, BDD approach is built. So tools is one part, and this is a part of Cucumber framework, and specification flow will work in BDD approach. So that's all from this video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you think so, this will be useful. Don't forget to share within your circle. Thank you for watching.